Welcome to Fatherhood for the Rest of Us with Brandon Handley. Because you're already great at everything else, why not fatherhood too?
What is up, everybody? Fatherhood for the Rest of Us here, Brandon Handley, sitting in traffic, waiting to get back home to do a little work at the household on Saturday. Running some errands, picking up some air filters, regular dad stuff. But what's not regular dad stuff is that I'm out there looking for these, polar waters. Apparently there's some magical, literally, polar water dragon kisses, unicorn tears, something like that. It's kind of actually fun going out looking for these limited release things. It's almost like almost makes me feel back in the World of Warcraft days when you had to go out and you gotta skin 1,000 blue dragons up there. I forget even what the area was until you get one blue dragon scale so you can make your quiver. Guess I was a hunter. Bet you didn't know that. So just kind of having some fun here. Haven't been on Fatherhood for the Rest of Us, the public one, for a while. So I just want to make sure I check in here, make sure everybody's doing well, having a great time, enjoying their fatherhood journey, whatever that may be. What's interesting to me is a lot of times that I think that even I had constricted initially fatherhood to just other males and other dads, and that's not really, I think, 100% fatherhood. When you think about fatherhood, you can think of that a number of different ways, and one of those ways that you can think about that is everybody's got a dad. Everybody's had a dad. Everybody has a father figure. Everybody has got some type of interaction with a father, good or bad, awesome, great, amazing, or no show. I remember I was talking to a gentleman who I said, hey, yeah, man, I'd love to have you on the show, talk about what it is that you're doing. What you're doing is amazing. And he said, you know what, I didn't really have a great relationship with my dad, my father, so I don't really know, and I'm not a dad, so I don't know that I'm a good fit for your show. I said, all right, I beg to differ. That's okay. But don't think about it that way. Whatever your dad, your father did for you, and you're where you're at today because of your father, good or bad, I bet you can find some ways to thank him for where you're at today. First of all, just for existing. Without your father, you don't exist. The end. If you're having a miserable existence, chances are that might be on you. I don't know. You don't have to stay where you are. Wherever you are, mentally, physically, you have the ability to get up and go. You don't have to stay where you are. You don't need a lot of money to leave. Doesn't take much to put yourself in a new scenario. Your mind, wherever that's at, doesn't have to stay there. It doesn't take anything to change that. Go to the library, get a free library card, sit down and start reading. Change your mind. You don't have to do a number of things and put yourself in your situation. You can change that perspective real quick, real easy, if you want to. And again, listen, this boils down to, how do you want to take a look at your circumstances? How do you want to take a look at where you're at today? And again, your father plays a role in that. I know that one of my nieces, her dad basically dipped out, and didn't really play a huge part in her life, and it shaped her in a way. Well, it definitely shaped her, and it really has more to do though with how she perceives that. Was he not there because he was ashamed of her? Was he not there because the relationship with the mother went south, i.e. my sister? Or, is it something else? And, you can never really know for the dad that doesn't show up, what's going on in their head. For me, I almost feel bad. I feel bad for the guy that decides that, who's scared to be in their child's life because he doesn't feel like he's up to the challenge. Like maybe he doesn't feel like he can offer enough. Maybe he doesn't feel like he's got enough money and he can't buy. I mean, I've seen this plenty of times. Maybe he doesn't feel like he can't buy her all the things or buy them all the things that they want. All they want is, man, a little love. Show that you care. All you got to do is show up, be there. Go for a walk in the park. Read a story. What else do you need to do? All the child needs to know is that you're there and you care. There are countless stories about statistics about what happens if the dad isn't there. What happens to that child? What's the likelihood that they go into crime because the dad wasn't there? Much greater than if they are. I'm driving right now. It's not like I'm going to sit here and pull up statistics and write a big old report, but I can tell you that this is the truth. You just got to show up, and put a modicum of effort into it, and then you're a better dad just for doing that, and just show up. Like, here's the deal too, man. If you're a dad that hasn't up to this point, guess what? There's still time. There is still time for you to show up. Don't know what the words are? Don't know what to say because you haven't been there? Try hello. Try how have you been? Try, hey, what's something awesome going on in your life? Tell me some good things that are happening. Start off on a good foot if you've been missing out. Don't not be there at all if you have the opportunity to show up, because you're gonna that just it can only be like 5 or 10 minutes of saying, hey man, sorry I haven't been around, sorry for a number of things, but I'm here today. And if you can't expect to show up in their lives, don't promise them. Don't make promises you're not able to keep either. But the least you can do is come around every once in a while, and I can tell you too, assure the children, whatever, that the reason you're not there isn't because of them. They didn't drive you away. You made that choice on your own. You make sure they know that you're proud of them, whatever it is that they're doing, and whatever it is they're doing. Hopefully, of course, you come up on them in a good time, but you make sure that they know that you love them, and that maybe you haven't gotten your act together. Maybe you haven't gotten all yourself situated in the way that you feel like you can contribute to them on a good level. You let them know that. But you don't stay away because you're scared that you're going to have a adverse effect, and don't be scared that they don't, that they're not going to like you. And hey, look, if they don't, that's on them. But at least show up. At least maybe send them a card every once in a while. But you still have that chance. But everybody's got a father. Everybody has had an experience with a father. Fatherhood affects every single living person. That's the news today, guys. But so I just wanted to say, here I am. I'm getting ready to pull up. I'm getting ready to install a light fixture. We'll see how that goes. That is going to be the fatherhood comedy for the day, I think. All right, guys, man, hopefully you're taking it easy. You're doing awesome, amazing things. If you haven't gone over to FatherhoodForTheRestOfUs.com to sign up for the weekly mailer for fatherhood tips, I'm giving out fantastic fatherhood tips weekly, things that I'm finding that all right, there it is. So if you haven't gone over to sign up for that, head over to Fatherhood for the Rest of Us. Pick up that, sign up for that mailer for the rest of August of 2017. Well, actually, until August 14th, you have the opportunity to win a free Android watch. Make sure you sign up for that, and then sign up for the podcast and review, rate it. So as well, you have two choices, two ways to win that. Other than that, guys, man, hopefully you're all taking it easy, enjoying yourselves, do some fun fatherhood stuff. Hopefully you're out there on your own quest as well. If you know where I can find some of that dragon's breath or angel tears, whatever.